latest cat on my dick. Fuck the latest fuck on my cat. Fuck the latest. What a virgin. What a virgin. What a...
This clip fucking killed me. For anyone that doesn't know, because I feel like a lot of people don't know, this girl's name is Anita, and she has Tourette's. And some people don't know what Tourette's is, but basically it's like when you can't control saying or doing certain things. It's almost like a tick or a twitch. Haha. Twitching on Twitch. Anyways.
It's kind of like fucking your biscuit and slapping your grandma twice with a biscuit. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Fake as shit. It's not fake at all. Oh my god, if you think Tourette's is fake, please get out of my stream.
I'm up for 10 dicks and a baseball bat. Fuck
It's
you.
so crazy how everyone thinks everything is fake nowadays.
I love vagina.
So many people call everything fake. What's wrong with you?
When did my Tourette start?
Virgin. What a virgin. What a tasty virgin. You're amazing. What a virgin, bitch. What a virgin bitch. I'm sorry. I don't...
Right now! Woo!
Hey! Woo! Woo! Hey! Hey! Fuck!
That just looks like torture. That would suck.
She was trying so hard to be like, that's amazing, thank you so much. Inside she just starts ticking, what a virgin, what a yummy virgin. Just so fucking funny, dude.
Just randomly just do that. Woo!
I don't have any...
But also, like, it's so wholesome because you can tell she's really trying to be like, I'm sorry, like, I want to say thank you. What a virgin. Such a good move, such a good move.
Streaming has totally changed my life for the better. And I have had a chance to create a platform for people like me to speak up, connect, and also have a place to fit in and a community who can support them. And that's been amazing. But some people have been incredibly negative.
Like, someone said, I don't trust this. I really don't trust this. It's so suspicious because she's good looking and seems well adjusted. And therefore, I don't believe that she has Tourette's. I was like, wow. So your opinion of me and my personality and my appearance makes me untrustworthy?
I saw someone ask, how do you know that I'm not faking it and if I really have Tourette's? And all I can say in regards to that is you don't, and I don't care.
Yeah, I wouldn't fake this. I'm not faking it at all.
I try not to take it personally. To be fair, I don't think a lot of these people know just what they're doing. And I'm fine with that on a personal level because I've dealt with suspicion and aggression all my life. I spent most of my life getting a lot of shit for this because I didn't have a diagnosis, so I had no clue what was going on, and neither did anyone else. When I was 13, when I went to the doctor, I was like, dude, I do this thing, like, I'm not asking my hand to do that. My hand is just doing that on its own. Like, what's going on with me?
Initially, they asked me questions that seemed to err towards things like schizophrenia and stuff like that. They didn't ask me any questions relevant to a Tourette's diagnosis at all.
They were like, do you think you see... do you see things that aren't there? Do you think you have magical powers? Do you suck dick? Do you fuck a biscuit? He didn't ask me that.
That's a reasonable line of questioning.
I don't know if it was my age or the fact that I went to get the diagnosis alone.
And I said, no, no, no. And he was like, oh, you're young. You're probably just attention seeking. I was really scared to be around people because I was like, this thing is going to happen and people are going to think I'm attention seeking and I'm going to get like loads of shit. Which I did. That's exactly what people thought. So I got really isolated because of it. I grew up being punished by my step-parents for attention seeking whenever I had a tic, which meant that having a tic could end up in me not getting dinner and being sent to my room. It could mean that I was being told off in front of everyone. Some members of my family were very suspicious of me and just generally thought that I was desperate for attention with the tic, and yeah, it gave me a lot of depression and anxiety. It was really tough not being believed. If you'd like to think this is some sort of persona or character or whatever the fuck, go for it. I don't mind.
it's not the worst reaction I've had to my Tourette's. I'm quite used to people getting considerably more angry. Also, I'd like to point out, I've really enjoyed reading the Reddit kind of conspiracy theory that I am faking this. I fucking love the Reddit conspiracy theory. I find it so flattering. I love the kitten. I actually find it quite the compliment that people think that I'm a voice actor as well, because I'm really not. But it's kind of flattering in the respect that they think that I'd be good enough to do that, you know? I mean, could you imagine how much editing it would take for me to be a voice actor? Because they'd have to take away so many cuts from all the shit that I say. That someone thinks that the genuinely plausible story is both hilarious and has a higher opinion of my abilities than I do, that's for sure. I'd love to be a voice actor, to be fair. It sounds like a fucking riot. But I don't think I could, sadly.
I've had a lot of people on Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, Discord, and Twitch basically be abusive and suspicious. I always laugh at people who say that I'm faking my Tourette's for views.
There are lots of other people who bite my dick. I bite my dick all the time. Fuck you. There are lots of other people with Tourette's on Twitch, believe it or not. I'm not the only one or the first one. Not even the first one with vocal tics. So,
and some of them are huge, and some of them are really unknown at the moment, and still like averaging like 2 or 3 viewers.
Like, looking across the board at all the people that have done this, it hasn't necessarily equated to particular level of success or viewership. So if I was some voice actor pretending to have Tourette's, how would I know that that would have any impact on my viewership whatsoever? People are suspicious of it because they think I'm faking it for the views. There was never any proof on Twitch that it would get you views.
So why would I go to so much energy just to fake something when it has no guarantee of doing anything for me as a streamer anyway?
I'm not sure you wouldn't be successful if you hadn't to it. I'm pretty sure you would.
Do you think?
Oh, I'm sure.
Thank you.
So it's all rather ludicrous, and I've had to do it with the understanding and this premonition, this magical, mystical premonition that it would automatically bring in lots of people.
So far, the conspiracy theories surrounding me and my condition haven't bothered me too much. In fact, they've just been mildly entertaining and benign.
Like, at the end of the day, I'm still going to be myself, and I can't change this no matter what. So regardless of what you think about it, or whether or not you're convinced, it's still going to be this way. So I'm just not worried about that, and I'm certainly not going to try and prove it. But to be honest, I have no idea how my dick could fit in that cunt.
There's always going to be people willing to waste their energy on hate. To be fair, I still see them as a minority, and Twitch has been amazing. Streaming has been amazing. I initially wanted to be on push to talk so that I could edit out my tics and you could just hear me speaking, and then whenever my finger was off the button you couldn't hear me shouting profanities, because I figured that my condition would make me completely unsuitable for Twitch, which is weird given the name. It's allowed me to do a lot of things that I have always wanted to do. Ended up just ticking on stream and thinking I'm probably going to spend a couple of weeks here, and I'll enjoy it while it lasts, and then I'll probably be banned. And I wasn't banned, and then Twitch staff arrived in chat, and I was like, holy shit, this is it, I'm out, boys, this is it, and nothing happened. So, like, to get from thinking that I had like a few weeks on here before I got banned, to being here, where you guys are being awesome as well, this has fucking changed my life around, and fuck, it's fucked my friends. I fucked my friends. Have my friends, bitch. Fuck. Virgin. I wanted to say that for those who do abuse people or are immediately suspicious, that climate of suspicion and hate whenever a disabled person puts themselves out there and engages with the world is a way to tell people like us that we don't deserve a normal life and that we don't deserve the same opportunities as everyone else. There are so many people carefully watching my stream and calling me an actor or saying that I fake my Tourette's. And I find it so scary that sometimes I get really into something and I don't tick as much. And I just kind of feel like there's 1,000 people going, ha! See, she doesn't have Tourette's because she forgets to tick and things like this. I've seen messages like it. Yeah, there are times where it's significantly less noticeable that I have Tourette's. Streaming does trigger it quite a bit because there is so much going on and there's many distractions. By no means does that mean I'm going to ever stop doing things that stop me from ticking. I whistle on here all the time and stuff like that. I'm just going to be myself because no amount of doubt is ever going to cure me of my Tourette's. Like, I'm still going to tick whether or not people believe it's real, but sometimes it just feels really, really weird to be under that much scrutiny, and it seems that whenever I do anything that reduces my tick, I get so much, kind of doubt and suspicion. It can be quite nerve-wracking at times when the viewer count goes up really high and I suddenly realise that so many people are watching. It can get really scary. So that can set it off as well. There's lots of things that make it worse during a stream, to be honest. I'm hoping over time, as I get more comfortable doing this, that that'll be not so much the case. Because, you know, offering to fist donors is a bit of a no-no. I understand where it comes from. Like, I have seen the clips of Zillion OP standing up off his wheelchair, and I understand why people's trust is hurt. And it's kind of sad because I know that there are a lot of people who come to the stream to enjoy like this atmosphere that's very accepting and all the rest of it, and I hate that those people who've been finding this whole situation very freeing have to see that, to be honest. I've had an overwhelming response from people, hey, people on the stream who have my condition, or have depression, PTSD, OCD, people in wheelchairs, people with facial disfigurements, and they're telling me that all the openness and acceptance for my condition in chat and on stream is inspiring, and it's inspiring them to get out there and give things a try that they were too nervous to before. If anything, aside from everything, that's the best thing to come from this for me. I am so glad that there are people out there who felt the same way as I have for so long and have found something that we can build together where it's okay and we're accepted, and you know, that there isn't this anger and this judgment, and people understand what's going on instead of assuming that we're just nutbags with like a sexual obsession with things like Jesus and cats. I'm so glad that that's what started to happen because of this, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. Can I fist your friends though? Fuck. Ho! I'm a hoe, and is a hoe. Fuck, fucking my hoe dick. Fucking my hoe dick. Ho! Fucking my hoe.